What it do, what's good YouTube? It is your boy MetaMike. We are back with another video, man. It is going to be best players in each respective position. Subcategories are cheap to medium, medium to expensive. If you know the deal, you know how this thing goes. If you don't know, now you know. Let's get it. MMOXP, we all know, is the greatest website right now for coins. Team of the season is near. Get acquainted with my code META. That's code META for the best meta cards. Team of the season is near. Not just 8% off, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. For instance, if you purchase 30 million coins, you get an additional 4.5 million coins. So they have a added bonus when purchasing coins. That's why MMOXP is the GOATs. Now, if you also check their page out, they do have giveaways. So go check the description out right now. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, goalkeepers. Don't really want to stay too long here. At the end of the day, it's team of the season, man. We don't want to, you know, say too much, do too much, because majority of the cards are just really good right now that there's no point. But I do think with the goalkeepers, there's a specific way about going about it. Like, you need to actually have, I'd say, good height firstly. You need to have good playstyle pluses, so like far reach, deflector plus. I'm trying to think of a different one. Maybe a cheeky little long ball pass plus is not bad for kicking. Which a lot of the goalkeepers, what I'm noticing, actually do have that. But overall, though, I do think far reach for me is the best one. You know, to get to the, obviously, crevices, to get to the finesse shots, the travailas, etc., etc. The best cheap goalkeeper right now, in my opinion, very cheap, might I add. It's literally free. David Raya in Season Pass, bro. The best goalkeeper I've used. He is insane when it comes to like 1v1 battles. What I've noticed as well, he is only 6 foot, but the man is actually insane when it comes to like saving everything, bro. Yes, he's always going to make mistakes. Everyone has their days. Everyone has those days. But now, I do think David Raya, in my opinion, is the most, I'd say, like the least mistaked goalkeeper, if that makes sense. But we also have... Wait, why did I only just include check? Yeah, that's fine. I think that's 85,000 coins. At the end of the day, use what works. Yeah, we don't want to stay too long on this page. It is indeed May. So yeah, overall though, the best medium to expensive goalkeepers, we've got the man Buffon, we've got Van der Sar, some pricey goalkeepers, but I do think you are paying for what you're getting. And in my opinion, the best valued one right now, I'd probably say Buffon, man. The man actually is insane. Like, there'll be a couple of guys in my comment section saying, Mike, Buffon is ass. What are you saying? He has amazing reactions, 6'4". It's probably just the AI or the way the game is in terms of what is it? DDA? So, or RNG. Yeah, doesn't matter that much. Martinez is nice though. He was actually a little bit, I feel like he's been buffed for some reason. I don't know. I've versed a couple of Martinez's recently and he's actually been cooking. Overall though, I think the most irritating goalkeeper to verse is probably going to be that Yashin as well. I hate versing Yashin. There's something about him. The man's like a spider. Yeah, let's jump over to the center backs though. I've also included some Evos. So I've included the best of the best cards, like inevitably, ultimately. You know, so you're getting the best of the best, man. We've got the main man Bardaki, probably the best valued center back in my opinion. The man has everything. Jockey, moving from side to side, amazing when it comes to someone that's tall and that still has decent agility. You know, I'm liking this card, man. I'm liking him. I'm using him a couple of games and he was cooking for me. Another good one that I absolutely loved and hated versing is Alexandro. Very, very insane when it comes to like price. And the value that you're getting, insane. We've got the likes of a couple of other cards. We've got Christensen, which is very versatile from a defending perspective, bro. This man is really good. Apparently, well, I did put him at S+, and a lot of people were saying as well that he deserves that ranking, bro. This man is solid, and he is in Season Pass as well, so go check him out. We got Boscagli, we got Hanko, bro. Just simple, just solid cards, bro. Simple. Strike is a very nice, good value one as well. Who would you say is the best center back? I think in terms of Evos, probably Yoro is probably the best center back when it comes to like Evo center backs. I mean, the man has basically 90 pace split, decent reactions. He's 6'3" and amazing agility and balance for someone at 6'3". Insane defending stats. What more do you need from a center back? I like that card indeed. Van Dijk, pretty mid if I do say so myself, but if you are starting off the game and you want a somewhat usable Van Dijk, I do think the 75k, your favorite figurine Evo, is not bad. Singo, very versatile in terms of a fullback as well and center back. King is a nice one in terms of this Lately King is actually up there. I cannot lie. This Lately King, bros. I think that was one game that I actually lost in champs. Now I don't lose that much, bros. Lately King is that man. Trust me, get this guy in your team if you have not. If you already have him, then I think it's a no-brainer to go into your favorite figurine. 5-star, 5-star as well. 91 reactions. What makes him so good now? Like, if you really look at it, defender plus plus, 6'2", insane reactions, composure, amazing defending stats, just a good plethora of stats to encompass a almost S plus tier card. Let's jump over to the best medium to expensive cards that are center backs. Now, I'll be real, don't need to be saying too much here. There's a couple of evos that have included, like Militao, Pau Kubasi, which is actually insane because you improve his pace, which he was already fast. You improve his defending, amazing dribbling for someone that's his height. What a card, man. We got Baresi, a little bit outdated, but not too bad. Kunde is a very nice one. I actually got to showcase this card, but yeah, Kunde, boys. I've said it multiple times, man. If this guy has an evo that's relevant, he's going to be insane because he has that running style in game. If it can just reload, that'll be amazing. Thunderstruck Kunde. You go obviously evo and you go your favorite figurine. This might be the best one, personally speaking. Yeah, Kunde is insane. I always verse him, especially that Thunderstruck, so I can only imagine how good this one is. And it's not even just me thumb sucking like info, like trust me, that card is going to be insane. Another good one is Alonso as well. I would probably say even a better center back because of his height over fullback, but most guys still do use fullbacks actually very nicely, the tall ones, you know. Campbell's another underrated one. We got obviously Blanc, but yeah, these are the majority of the guys that I think is great. If I've missed out a card here and there, but I honestly think I've really done my research, man, and what you're seeing is the best of the best. Pacho, we obviously got Upamecano. My word, a couple of people always asking me like, Mike, do I add the extra playstyle plus for the center back? Do I add it for Ruud Gullit? Add the anticipate for the main man Upamecano. Trust me, just do it, bro. GG's. You have probably top 5 best center backs in the game. I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, that Upamecano is incredible. Yeah, we got a couple of other guys here. Tar, beast. Let's move over to the fullbacks. We're not doing too much as well. Fullbacks, you kind of just have to have obviously more playstyle, plus is the better, the merrier. Personally speaking, the taller the better as well. If they have the accompaniment of like insane dribbling and they're tall, GG's. The game is insane, like when it comes to tall guys. So having someone like Alonso, Capdevia, they absolutely dominate, especially in higher divisions. In like champs, you'll see what I'm talking about. Christensen is amazing for that. Maldini as well, solid. I do think some of these cards are maybe just high S, nothing S plus though. I do think maybe if I were to say someone that's S plus, it's probably going to be Lala, Capdevia, and I'll probably say Firpo's maybe just there, maybe, but nothing completely crazy if I do say so myself. We got Quadrado. He's more of like a banter card. God damn, that is insane voice crack right there, bro. Let's jump over to the best fullbacks that are medium to expensive. Tell me who's your favorite though when it comes to a cheap fullback. And these boys right here that you're seeing on your screen, bro. Thuram. Now, did I include him in my center back? If I did not, that's on me. He's definitely one of the best center backs, even though he's a fullback. Doesn't even have the defender plus, and he's still insane at center back. But I would probably add him as a right back. I've struggled more against guys that have him at right back than center back. It could be different for people though, completely up to you, but this guy is dominant. That's all I can say. Anyway, in defense, insane. Lewis Skelly, what a versatile card. Davies is insane. Frimpong, Nuno Mensch. If I were to get a left back now that's relevant and meta, I'd say Davies, and then for right back, probably say Thuram. But yeah, Frimpong maybe just falls right behind that, and then probably Nuno Mendes right behind Davies. Why is my voice cracking, bro? What's happening, man? Going through puberty now? Simple. Hernandez, bro. 1.2 million still to this day. To this day, this man is still 1.3 million. It goes to show what great card that is, man. I will never take price into account, but it makes sense. Balde, Walker, still very expensive. I have no idea why. But I know a couple of people still using them. You know, if you pack them untradeable, fair enough. We do have some insane evos as well. Dumfries, right there. Now, Denzel Dumfries suffered from obviously lankiness, and sounds like a disease. It's not, bro. But I do think this 89, you can actually wait. Am I tripping or did it just expire? Let's go Evolution Boulder. Hold on, because there was an evo that you could do with him. I think it might have expired. Or I could just be tweaking, bro. I do not know at this point, but all I'm gonna say is if he does get an Evo, he's gonna be solid. He's still good. I like the height that he has. He's very stocky as well. So yeah, we got Joao Cancelo as well, probably one of the better ones. And I know a lot of people that didn't do his flashback is kind of regretting it right now, because if you have this card in your team, bro, let me just say he's up there with one of the best fullbacks in the game. Insane pace, amazing 99 stam, 5-star weak foot. You won't go wrong with this type of fullback. He just doesn't have fullback plus. So yeah, if you are those type of guys, unfortunately, same thing like with Bale. Yes, they're gonna be good in game, but they won't have that like AI dominance. Bro, the voice cracks is crazy in this video. They won't have the AI dominance though, is what I'm trying to say. Like the other guys that have, you know, the certain positions and roles and focus, you know. So let's jump over to the CDMs, CMs, and cams. These obviously are majority of the midfielders. Like for instance, CDMs and CMs and cams, right? So the CDM CMs are mainly the defensive guys. Some are the box to box, so they play both the roles. And we've got obviously the cams. They play the shadow striker role. They play the playmaker, the roaming. Most of the time they free roam though. But a lot of players now are playing playmaker in like a 4-2-1-3. Mertens is that guy. Trust me, yes he is. Even though he's like free and people will be like, nah, he's not really has the aura. Bro, trust me, use Mertens in the team. Yeah. He's solid. Same thing with Rafa. We've got obviously Lewis Kelly that can play CM. Van der Beek, insane. Xavi Simons that a couple of people are sweating their whole ass for. But hey, you do you, my friend. Because that card is fair enough looking insane. Like insane stats. And I've heard some great things about him. Yeah. If I were to say the best CDM for value, probably someone like... You'd want someone that's a little bit taller and more lanky. There's not really much here, I'll be honest. Maybe Bruno Guimaraes, not a bad one. Oh, Caicedo, yeah. Instantly Caicedo, instantly, bro. Versed him a couple of times this weekend and he was very dominant. Fair enough, bro. He actually plays to his stats. Because majority of the time, sometimes I've seen... It's majority of the time, sometimes. That just doesn't make sense. But what I'm trying to say is, someone like Caicedo that has insane stats, you know, you jump in a game and they don't play like that. He actually does have all that, bro. He feels like a cheaper Ramirez, you could call it, bro. Yeah, literally. So yeah, I got McAllister, which is a very good value. You got Fernandes, incredible card. The way Fernandes plays is literally how he plays in real life. Amazing passing, good ball control. And yeah, chance creations out of this world from him as a cam, solid. Abili, very cheap as well. Hasegawa, bro, I can't lie to you. She really surprised me this weekend and last weekend. She's very small, right? But she gets the ball every time. Don't know what it is. It's kind of like even smaller Sawa. Solid card indeed, man. Let's jump over to the medium to expensive. We actually have 2 pages. So what we can do is we can split this stuff. Because it's insane, bro. Let's just wait for Chrome, you know, while we... Because Chrome takes up so much RAM. Chrome is a scam. Let us see. We'll do it like that and then like that. There we go. Okay, so when it comes to CMs and cams that are medium to expensive, whoever is expensive is good, literally, bro. Because why are they expensive? They keep in their price range because everybody wants them. There's a demand for them, and yeah, essentially that's just how it is in every FIFA or EAFC. Yeah, we got some heavy hitters here at the bottom. I'd say for the value, Vitinha, Kimmich, very nice. Ricken, amazing cam. I'd say anybody under a mil in terms of CDMs and CMs, I'd say pick up someone like Sawa that pretty much does everything. Gravenberch, if you want anyone under 500k. You're looking at, for cams, probably someone like a Ricken is nice, or Wirtz. I would say Musiala is the best feeling card. Pause. Technical plus, amazing passing, pretty much has insane dribbling stats and ball controls out of this world. He's probably the best to pick up right now if you want a good feeling cam. And yeah, we've got obviously some Evos here, even Camavinga as well. Looked at his card and he looked insane. So if you have the 91, or you can pick him up. Pretty much everything above 90 except for defense. Always add a shadow on him and he can pretty much do everything that you want him to. Literally, bro. I'd probably much add him as a box-to-box plus and then improve him with the shadow. And my friend, you are cooking, man. You are cooking. Tanaka, probably one of the best versatile, like, feeling CMs that can pretty much encompass every position of midfield. The man can shoot if he needs to. He can intercept. That's his main frame of game. That sounded nice. And then he can obviously pass, bro. Insane card. Ruud Gullit, we won't get into it. Yeah. I think I've versed maybe 10 Ruud Gullits out of 15 games in champs. GG's. João Neves, another good one. We've got obviously some other cards here as well. Obviously the conventional Pele, Cruyffs, Kaká for Cam. You got Mateus that can do everything. Solid card. Yeah, pretty much everyone that came out in that's over a mil will show why they're over a mil. So don't be asking dumb questions. Just know all majority of the cards are insane now in Team of the Season. De Jong, I'd still say is good. He has that like potency, even though he doesn't have as much stats as the Team of the Seasons. He has the potency, you know, separate stats from how they feel. In game, he feels better than what his stats is. You know, Rolfo is actually pretty nice as well. I need to go and check that Rolfo card, bro. The 94. So this was a flashback, right? Converted into the 94, and I think she gets better stam, not the greatest still, but pretty much everything above 90, bro. You could probably say, just not physical, but very nice card, man. There's so much of those type of gems, though. Let's jump over to the wingers, though. Check it out. When it comes to wingers as well, pretty much like fullbacks, you obviously want to attack the line, and it's kind of like the opposite of fullbacks, actually. They attack. They could call them attacking fullbacks, bro. But what I like about the wingers is you don't need to be spending too much coins, bro. All you need to be doing is having the pace, a good pace split, firstly, a good dribbling element to their game, whether that be technical plus, you know, whether them having 5-star skills is nice. Just to be unpredictable, maybe Trickster is not a bad shout for the fake shots, is always a nice shout. But yeah, overall, these are the best in the game. Pedro Neto, hate versing this card for some reason. Is it just me, bro? Every time I verse Pedro Neto, the man cooks. 5-star, 5-star. Yeah, fair enough to everybody that did him, because there's some very nice Evo upgrades for him. We've got Ant-Man, bro. Pretty much Anthony Edwards. This man is solid, man. Very nice. Chiesa, solid card as well. Pretty much free. That's why he is in cheap to medium. We've got Marjorie. 120k, one of the best, I'd say, cheap wingers. Same thing with Gittins as well. And Marlon has dropped down to 190k. Yep. Got some heavy hitters, bro. James as well, probably the best right wing for value right now. Quick step plus, incisive and technical. The man is going to cook. Alawiren, obviously in previous season past, I'd still say he's good. We got Pepe, Karchawi. Yeah, pretty much insane wingers. Dude, did I leave out? Someone tell me, oh, by the way, if you don't have much coins, right, to spend on like Due, you can do his play of the month, or if you've done him, you can literally convert the play of the month to the sneak attack and pretty much get him close to the 95. Come on, bros. I'm putting you boys on, man. Come on. Look at that card from a perspective of like you spending under 100k. Pretty much. Incisive, quick step, first touch plus 5-star weak foot. Now, he's a bit lanky, right? But it's a nice type of lankiness. First touch as well. If you know how to utilize that, it's going to be solid. And then obviously Rafael Leao. I mean, he's probably had like 50 Evos. Potential upgrade. So yeah, overall though, that's thing that we always know. Wingers that are medium to expensive, my friends. Ribéry, probably the most sought after now. Everyone's going after him because it's season rewards. And I've seen a couple of guys have him, and all I'm gonna say is go touch some grass, man. Get outside. Fair enough if you have him though. That card is insane. Borja Science, we got Berenstein, bro. What a card. Oof, oof, oof. If you want someone under 250k, Berenstein is your gal. 238k, 147 likes, insane pace split, amazing shooting, literally 99 finishing. Yeah, an amazing short and long passing. That's very vital for a winger, because they essentially are the chance creators, bro, at the end of the day. So overall though, tell me who's your favorite winger right now. Did I miss out someone? You could say some other cards like Best. You could say Garincha should be you could say Neymar, definitely the Winter Wild card. There's a couple of cards I probably missed out here and there, but we can all agree at the end of the day, whatever works for you. But I think these are pretty much most of the best like S plus cards that are going to get you those extra wins. I mean, Hansen, I'd still say is insane. Even Wrighton, bro, for 350k. When she came out, she was phenomenal. I'd still say she's good, bro. So yeah, hey. Barcola, insane as well. We got Ronaldinho. And then the Solis. Ooh. Man, oh man, this card is incredible, bro. There's something about him that just, the dribbling, about, like he feels like Musiala in real life, you know? Or yeah, Lamine Yamal, bro, in real life. Did I even include that version of him? Yeah, I did. 600k. You see, I've included everyone, bro. Simple. Let's jump over to the strikers, though. My boy Sol Limonati is back, by the way. What a beast, man. If you know, you know. Okay, strikers now. We do jump over to cards that I think personally wreck me in champs, bro. This Batshuayi, man like Batman. Season pass, level 35. First touch plus, low driven. The man is a no-brainer. Get this guy in your team if you need a striker. What I like about him is like a no-nonsense striker. You don't do too much. You just run straight in a line and then you just flipping driven shots it, bro. That's it. Dumane, same thing with her. You got obviously Muller, same thing with him. Someone that is a little bit more agile, you know, Wilson, Turland as well. Very nice, nicely done. We got Gurasi, which is mostly an aura farming card right here, if I don't say so myself. First touch plus, low driven, pretty much so I'd say a taller version of a Batshuayi, you could say. 6'2" as well. Advanced forward plus plus. What is Batshuayi's height? Actually, literally by an inch. So it's pretty much the same exact card. But yeah, we got Haaland as well. Decent card. Nothing crazy though, I'd say. We've got some cards that were still so good. You know, Suarez, his Evo is always good. The 500k Evo. We've got Birith, which is actually a Evo as well. Birith. That sounds like something out of like Dragon Ball Z, bro. Am I tripping? 134k though. We've got a low driven power shot. Pretty much, as I said, majority of these cards that get released that's so cheap pretty much are going to be, well, 134k is not that cheap, but pretty much are going to be like insane, you know. So they're in that power curve. And yeah, Stansfield is probably the best, cheapest striker in the whole game. Every time I play him, for someone so tall with his agility, bro, it's incredible. Everything above 90 as well, except for defense, which is pretty much everyone. But yeah, Omega, another good one. I would probably say Steinsfield is better though. He just feels better, I don't know. And also from what I've versed, David is probably the best valued striker in the whole game as well. Instantly. Instantaneous. Jump over to the best strikers that are medium to expensive. If I've missed out a few, that's on me, but I've included the best of the best. So if there's a card here that's not here, it's because there's someone that's here that's better. GG's. Openda, solid. At least attainable, you know, 400k. But tell me, do you think... Someone was saying, a couple of people were saying Osimhen, bro, deserves top 5 best strikers in the whole game. I mean, if you have him in your team, fair enough, but do you really think he gets placed over R9? Over Dembele? Over Kane? I mean, look at this Kane, bro. 4.6 mil, and look what he has. Pretty much everything to... I mean, Kane that can do a ball roll scoop is already good enough, bro. I don't know what these people are saying, man. Trust me. 99 reactions, 99 composure. Very nice card. Mateo as well, I've heard great things about her. And yeah, Cruyff, solid. Ham, Thierry Henry. We've got a Drogba as well. Pretty much one of the best strikers in the game is definitely going to be that Thierry Henry. I mean, I use his what is it called? The team of the year, bro. Thierry Henry, the icon. I think it's like 93 rated. He is so good, bro. Every single time I use that card, like, pretty much plays better than Ronaldo, I would even say. If you're talking about the Ronaldo, I'm talking about the SBC one. But this one is also still good, of course. Rapid plus. Oh, sorry, Quick Step plus. Tell me who's your favorite striker in the game. Tell me who's your favorite card in the game. Are you still playing champs? What did you get in champs? I'm always keen to know. And yeah, I think we are jumping over to Serie A team of the season soon. So I'll probably do another video in like maybe a week or two, just to like let all the cards accumulate. And then yeah, we should be good. Thank you so much for watching, boys. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a sweet one, man. Peace.